esports. Esports in a virtual environment with certain rules stop the confrontation between people under the guidelines of observing fairness and importantly stop the game in an organized, disciplined, and purposeful way and option the success of the games in tactical gaming without the same of idealisms used for online games, focus on massive investment of time and money in the pursuit of satisfaction. Esports is an orderly sport and enhancement of human responsiveness, group jealousy, collaboration abilities, sensitive thinking ability, free from the bondage of money. All players in the degrees of achievement in talent and late exercise. The official launch of esports education. In 2016, the Ministry of Education finally include esports and management is list of addition mergers, signifying that esports education had been officially recognized by the state in the first few years of the esports profession. It was basically the merging university that added the esports direction to their professional curriculum. Although most of the graduates from the university have successfully entered the gaming industry, this can only be considered a very small persons in the overall game market. In the face of the various serious talent gaps in the gaming industry, there is still a need to develop the talents gaming that raise from an earlier stage. With the reform of vocational education, professional esports vocational schools such as Super Company in International have been developed, and the talent training model for the esports industry have gradually become clear, forming a vector cycle in the which schools train talents for the esports industry, and the esports events attract students for the school. One, reaction speed. In esports, vectors for defense is often a matter of moment, which requires players to have a high reaction speed. This requires a high reaction speed, which makes people better able to deal with unexpected situation in life. Analytical ability take League of Legends. In order to win the game, you need to analyze all kinds of data, such as value of the attributes of the equipment, the hero skill stamina, the hero skill cooldown time. The opposite teams tackle play in previous games. This, these are very good for one's analytical ability to improve. In daily life, we will also meet a lot of complex data and situation. If you have a good analytical ability, this situation will be solved. Conclusion: sports focus on thinking ability, reaction ability, made as lamb coordination, the big picture, willpower, and team spirit. Wholesome online games only need to be topped up to gain an advantage. With a turnover of 165 billion in 2020, the video games industry have become an important part of the culture industry over the last 50 years and is therefore an external projection of soft power and seeks to join the ranks of sports, albeit virtual. knows as the esports according to the data on the development of video games. There is the Pacific region now accounts for almost half of global revenues and 54% of professional gamers in contracts the Middle East and Africa account for only 3% of global turnover, although they already con account for 14% of players, which is testament to their growth potential.